Right. I'm going to be drawing this pentagonal prism with its curve interpenetration over here. Unlike the answer in the textbook and what you've been doing up until this point, I'm not going to be making the weld on one of the corners of the pentagon. I'm going to be making the weld in the middle of one of the panels of that pentagon. All right, so first of all, find the center of the panel by just drawing a 45-degree line from the corners of the pentagon, like that and like that, and that will give you the center point of that panel. I'm going to call that point 0. 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 4, 5, coming back to 6. Everybody understand that idea? All right. When I transfer that over here, I'm going to start out drawing my line, just a construction line, and I measure off 0 to 1 would be this true length over here. If I had to place 0 and 1 in, 0 and 1, it's a point view, therefore that is a true length over there. So there's 0 going across to 1, and I can transfer that over here. So that point over there is 1. 1 to 2, that's a true length. Why? Because 1 to 2 is parallel to the xy axis. 1 to 2. 2 to 3 is also a true length. 3 to 4 is also a true length. 4 to 5 is also a true length. And 5 to 6 over here is also a true length. Why? Because 5 and 6 is going to be a point view in this position over here. So I've got 4 points on this thing, 5 to 6, placed down over there. Right, at the end of the day, I'm just going to draw these lines in construction lines because I've still got to do the curve interpenetration, and I need to find out what gets cut through. You don't want to be drawing those lines dark before you need them. Right, okay. Let's start over here. I have got a point A. Point A down at this point over here. Point A, and it comes across, there would be a point A, and it comes across to, say, a point B in the middle. Would that make sense? All right? So there are actually 2 points at this point, point A and point B. Happy with that idea? Right, so where is point A? Point A is going to be over here, point A, and it comes across to point B over here. Does that make sense? So, point A and point B are going to be somewhere along here. Point A is at that point over there, and it comes straight across to point B. How far across is point B? It would be that distance over there. So I can take that and I can place that down over there to get point B. Let me draw that in quickly. Right. Point B, let's just change those two around. So that's A, that's B. Point B then comes up to point C. Point C over here. Take that line across. Where is point C on this? Point C will be on that corner over there. So I take this measurement from point B to point C. Now you'll see that point C is on line 1. So that measurement from point B to line 1, but where is point C? It'll be over there. There is point C. So I'll have a line going up to point C. Point C then goes up to point D. Take that line across. What is the distance from point C to point D? Here is point D over here. There's point C, there's point D. Take that across, mark it over there, and take a line up. And I get point D. D then goes back to a point E over here. And point E is going to be on line 1 again. There's point E. So I've now got this shape going over there and over there. Once I've got that, E then goes back to point F. Point F is over there, and F is, on this drawing, F would be over here. So E would be over there. E to F would be that little distance over there. E to F, that distance, take that up. And that would be point F. Link that up. F then goes back to a point G. F then goes back to a point G. G would be directly above that point A. F and G, you can see it's a point view, therefore on here, straight across. Right. There's my curve of interpenetration on this side. Because it is a curve that is completely symmetrical around the axis, I'll have exactly that same curve on the opposite side of this drawing. Does that make sense? If it was offset, you would then have another set of numbers that you would have to find over here, and it gets a whole lot more complicated. You'll get to do that next year in matric. Understand that?
Yes.